Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we're taking a look at Playmobil, The Real Ghostbusters Set 9385, Venkman. I had actually been looking for these for quite some time. I saw back in a toy fair, maybe back in 2017, that they had shown pictures of these off and I was really excited about it. I loved all the sets from the original first movie. And then they did a few sets for the second movie, but not nearly as much. So when I heard these were coming out, I got really excited because I've really been enjoying the Playmobil Ghostbusters stuff. And then like Toys R Us went out of business right around that time, so I had no idea where to get these. So I kind of been looking around, and Walmarts and Targets are now kind of starting to get into Playmobil. I know Walmart's have like a little section in with the Legos. I think Targets even have a few. So that's kind of neat to see. But also Barnes & Noble just did a huge revamp of their kind of pop culture section, and I see these all the time there at Barnes & Noble now. But I actually got these on Amazon, and I think these actually go for anywhere between 20 to 25. And Amazon, I found them for like between 10 to 15. So definitely check Amazon if you're looking for these, because they have them not quite half price, but definitely on sale. So I think these look really fun. I'm really excited to check them out. You have Venkman here in a little helicopter of sorts with this cool kind of glow-in-the-dark looking skeletal ghost. Very neat. On the side here, close-up picture of Venkman. Then you have a cartoon picture of the four guys. Same cartoon picture over here, but then you just have a picture of the whole set. Not too much going on the bottom. Picture of the helicopter there on the top. And then on the back, you have everything that's included in the set. I like how it has like a spot here to clip the Proton Pack on for storage. I really appreciate that. All this looks really fun, so I'm excited to get this out of the packaging so we can take a closer look. So here's the set fully assembled with all stickers applied, and I will point out that everything that is on this kind of base of the helicopter is all paint. So all of this is painted on, this up here, all this on the tail, the symbol up here, that's all paint. The only stickers really are there three, one on each blade of the helicopter, as you can see there. They're just quickly applied. And then there are a ton of stickers on the trap, which we'll get to in a minute. And then there is one sticker here for the face of the PKE meter. That's really it. Everything else is painted on, which is a really nice touch. I'm going to put these accessories off to the side for a moment so we can take a look at the helicopter itself. Now, it does have a feature, which I'm not going to demonstrate, but you can actually take this gray piece off and fill it with water, and then you can squeeze it, and it will run through these tubes, and actually these green guns on the side, you can see there's a tiny little pinhole there. They will actually shoot water if you fill this with water. So that's kind of cool. I don't like to put water in toys like this because then they can kind of, the water can get stuck in there and it might not dry out properly. But it's a cool feature if you have little kids who want to play with that. You can hear the air coming out when I squeeze it. That's pretty cool. So that can shoot water, which is a nice little feature I didn't even know the toy had. So that's pretty cool. Helicopter blades spin. You have another blade on the side here that spins, which is pretty cool. I love the storage for both the Proton Pack and the trap. I think that's pretty cool. Going to go ahead and take Venkman out of here. He is done in the brown and green color scheme from the show, so that matches his jumpsuit completely. You have some nice paint details on the side here. Typical Playmobil articulation. The head can turn from side to side, arms move around. You have a wrist turn, and then you just have the legs come up in 190-degree piece. So pretty cool. If we take, you can unclip the Proton Pack from the back. This is all painted on, which is really nice. You go ahead and just clip this onto his back. And then you unpeg this. And then bring it around, and you can have him hold it. Now you can either have him hold it here, like a gun, or you can have him hold it on here, which is kind of what they did in the show. That's where they would hold the wands. It's really just up to you, whatever your preference is. And then it comes with this beam effect piece, which you can go ahead and put onto the end of the wand. And there you go. He's busting some ghosts. So I think that looks really good. I like that quite a bit. The other accessory over here is the trap, which you can, this is the top section, kind of the part that the actuator, and then you just unpeg that. So you have the trap, this is a sticker, that's a sticker, that's a sticker, two stickers on top here, and then this opens up and there's a sticker inside. And then this piece you could either put on the ground and have him step on it, or you could have him hold it and pretend that it's, you know, a button you press to open it, whatever you prefer. I know on the show they always had foot actuators, so you could just throw it on the ground and have him come over and just step on it and pretend. I really wish it would be neat if it had kind of like, if you press down on this, it would pop these open, but I understand that that's way too complicated toy mechanism to put into this set. But it would, something like that would be kind of neat. You can take these off if you really want to. They just have little plastic connectors. It's a real soft, rubbery plastic, the yellow piece that connects to each piece there. And then you can just clip it back on, and then bring this up, and this clips in here. So I love that. That's really cool. And like I said, all these effect designs, this is all painted on, which is really excellent. There is a sticker on the inside of the cockpit there you can see. I'll try to zoom in. That's one solid sticker for the controls there, and then you have two control sticks. When you put him in there, you put the 2 feet in between here, and then he just sits in there very simply. So I like the helicopter. I think it works well. I love the storage for pretty much all the accessories. The only place it doesn't really have is somewhere to put the PKE meter, but you could even just have him hold it while he rides around in there. Taking a look at the Ghost, I think they did an excellent job with this. He comes with these two kind of lightning effect pieces, so it could look like he's shooting lightning at the helicopter, and then you can see that they've painted some of the effects of the lightning hitting the helicopter there in the front, which is kind of cool. But this guy is just a really simple translucent neon yellow skeleton. Head's on a ball joint, so you got up and down, you got side to side. Arms can move all the way around, but they are one solid piece. And then you have a 90-degree, well, really almost 180-degree bend in the waist there. Now, he is a little hollow on the back, but he's a skeleton, so I feel like it's not a big deal. You know, the rib cage should be hollow. And then you have the cape, which you just slide very simply around his head. And that looks really good. I think it's really neat. I love this Ghost. I think ghosts in the old movie sets weren't as prevalent, I felt like. I mean, obviously they had Slimer, and Slimer was okay, and they had the library ghost, and they had, I think there was like a random ghost that came with Egon. But they just kind of felt like people in weird costumes. This one kind of feels like a cool ghost to me. Like, you have the neon color, you have the translucent aspect. He's a skeleton. This feels like one of the creepy ghosts from the cartoon that they would have fought. So I really appreciate that. And yeah, it's just a really fun set. I really enjoy this quite a bit. Go ahead and move this up. The helicopter looks great. I think both the figures are fantastic. The effects pieces, all the equipment, the PKE meter, the trap, the Proton Pack, all painted / stickered very nicely. Love that they all pretty much store in the helicopter. And if you like the water squirting feature, have at it. Personally, I don't care for it, but I think it's neat that it was included. Even if you don't use it, I think the guns mounted on the helicopter just look cool, and you can just pretend that they fire proton beams. So it's a great set. Like I said, $25 seems like a lot to me. $20 seems decent, but go on Amazon, because I think I got this one for maybe $12 to $13, and that's, I think, totally worth that price. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and as always, thanks so much for watching.